All right, hello and welcome to a different kind of video. So, today what I'm going to be showing you is the list of currently implemented quests. As many of you may know, there are 30, but I've taken my time to go around the map and grab each and every one of those quests. You may be wondering, why have you done this? Well, to show them to you and to go over each and every one of them. So, without further ado, let's get into this and grab quest. Technically, quest 1 is the welcome quest, and I will show that to you. You now will be able to find it in a bundle when you load in the save. Um, let's uh let's read this. So quest 2. Quest 1 just involves going to I guess move a witch from the hut. I don't exactly remember which quest 1 was. But quest 2, which is journey 1. I don't have another journey quest currently implemented. I may implement one later on, but for right now, let's read what's in front of us. The objective: head to these coordinates. There you will find a water elevator to take you down to an ancient city. Successfully raid and loot this ancient city. There are several if you want a real challenge. Then loot them all, and defeat at least one warden by any means necessary, except cheating, of course. Then return to the island and celebrate your victory in the lighthouse area. Quest number 2. Oh wait, quest number 3. Dig to these coordinates. I've dug there. It's a simple parkour challenge. You will find a parkour challenge. Well, two technically. Complete these. You may find a challenge book requesting the same location. Ignore it after completion of this quest. Or return there here for funsies. After completion of the parkour challenge, return to main base, store the items, or equip them. This concludes the challenge portion of this quest. Next, head to the Nether and gather ancient debris from the mines located here. And there's another quest that will cover on it, and so there's an optional part, which is the second part to quest 3. Quest 4, deep sea conductivity. Craft and build a fully leveled sea conduit offshore the boathouse. The items for crafting, uh, the items for crafting conduit lay in the dockmaster's house. Check the chests there and then return to craft the conduit. A fully powered sea conduit allows for building underwater without the need for potions of water breathing. This may come in handy in a future quest. Quest number 5. Mushroom Merchant. Follow the compass provided and locate a lost base and stock it with resources. The list is three stacks of oak logs, 3 stacks of diamonds. This ties directly into the side quest given by the mysterious book. Um, 2 times 64 blaze rods, 8 times 64 cooked mutton, 3 times 64 iron blocks. And lastly, 2 times 64 gas tiers, meaning 2 stacks of gas tiers. And that's quest 5. Quest number 6 is silently into the fire. Go into the Nether and find a skull-infested area and raid the tower located at these coordinates. Once completed, make your way back to the base with the loot in hand. And to use a strider to get there. Yes, I'd recommend using a strider to get there, otherwise you're probably not going to make it back. I'd also recommend bringing a fence post and a lead. And just hope and pray that if there are any wardens there, you should just probably prepare for that. Quest 7 is Mansion Rescue. Two villagers are trapped inside a Woodlands mansion. Defeat the boss and free the villagers, and then safely relocate and return the villagers to the nearest village. Any village will do. Coordinates for the Woodland Mansion are here. This ties directly or in tandem. It's recommended that you take quest number 8 in tandem with quest number 7. Quest number 8. Find what remains of the Lost Jungle expedition team. Search the area around. There are the coordinates on screen. Search within a 700 block radius and locate whatever remains of the expedition team, if anything at all. There is a quest 8-1, but I do not. I'd have to teleport out there to grab it. I did not include it in this. What I can say is you finish up searching what you're looking for. It's a fairly long, and you're gonna travel through a lot of biomes with this quest. So yeah, be prepared. Quest 9, a fishy situation. Follow the compass provided to the location and retrieve the sponges guarded by the Elder Guardian, Oracle, and its companions. Return back to base with these precious blocks. Quest 10, Into the Mines. Locate the ancient debris mines in the Nether and explore and clear the area of all hostile mobs that may lurk within the shattered remains of this excavation. I spelled that wrong, but whatever. I was tired when I wrote that one. I'll probably be rewriting Quest 9, make it fit into the lore better. Quest 12, return to the Netherite mines, and recover all the loot in the chest. Ignore this quest if you had already looted the Netherite mines. Quest number 13. Ring the bell. Locate and raid a pillager outpost and collect the Bad Omen effect. Part 2. Take the Bad Omen effect to the walled town of Waterloo and trigger a raid. Do not go anywhere near the center of the island. You will most likely result in a raid being triggered inside the village that is part of the center of the island. Then fight through the raid, and only after, if you haven't acquired the Bad Omen effect again, head back to the compound with the loot collected and store it for later use. This also goes into why I'm gonna go into why you're gonna be needing Tones of Undying shortly. Quest 14, Return on Investment. Spend over 250 emeralds in a single villager trading session, and then acquire double that through trading in a second villager trading session. Double your money. For those who want to try to make a profit from the economy system here. Quest 15, Into Darkness. Craft at least 32 Eyes of Ender and use them to locate the nearest stronghold. Once located, proceed to loot the stronghold for any valuable resources, weapons, armor, etc. Quest number 16, down below. Head into the Nether and attempt to locate a Bastion remnant. If you can't find any through normal means, you may use the /locate command to locate one. Option 1, good charisma. Once located, trade with the piglins and obtain crying obsidian. Bad charisma. Once located, raid the structure for all its valuables and kill the piglins. Once one of these options has been chosen and completed, return back to the island to pursue the next available quest. Yeah, I experimented with adding a charisma system. I don't know if I'm going to keep that in this map or anything in any future quests. It may pop up. Quest number 17, maxed out. Max out a set of netherite armor and tools and personalize your own set from the provided armor in the central island compound. As for the tools, you need to source the netherite and the precursor diamond tools needed for the enchantment process. Uh, then head to the Enderman farm and grind out for the enchantments needed. Mending villagers are available in the trading hall on the main island. Once completed, don your armor and prepare for combat. Question number 18 is as follows. Abandoned stronghold. Inspect the former base of Baba Yaga, left by her forces in their flee to the nether. Not much remains of their end portal, once used to terrorize the Endermen, driving them into the overworld. In a fierce battle, leaving many Endermen stranded in the overworld. Many of the eyes have been destroyed in the chaos long ago. Locate the many treasures that may await inside structurally at these coordinates on the following pages. Once there, you will need to find a hole in the ocean floor and dive down to shafts to access the stronghold. Yes. Quest number 19. Guardian Grinder. Locate a sea monument and construct a guardian farm to harvest prismarine crystals for use as building materials around the base. Quest 21. Spelunking. Discover and explore a location called Mossy Caves. This lush mini cave has an entrance located somewhere around these coordinates. There may be loot hidden in the cave. Search within for a small prize. Quest number 22. A desert adventure. Locate a desert pyramid and find clues as to the origins of creeper kind. Then return back to the island with any loot and store it in whatever chest or wherever you've chosen to live. There are a couple player houses actually in this map, and places where you can choose to live. I generally opt for the main compound, but you can of course opt for any number of places. There's the lighthouse. There's the I believe outskirts hideaway, which is a really nice little mushroom house, which you have some storage, not much, but yeah. Quest 23, Hollow Bastion. There lay a remnant of an ancient war not far from the Nether Highway. Travel by tunneling or by strider, if it's even possible. This thing's buried pretty deep, and trade with the current occupants of the Bastion remnant. There may be also buff Piglin Brute, so be on your guard. I have not buffed the Piglin Brute, thankfully. I do not know with what potion effects or potion effects I would buff it with. But that's good to know that I have that to do. Quest 24, Crafting Nostalgia. Go into the mines and gather enough diamonds to craft a full set of diamond armor and tools. This quest and challenge is completed once a full set of diamond armor and tools is crafted using only player mine diamonds. Quest completion is dependent on this. Prevents the use of reward obtained diamonds being used to circumvent this quest. We dig because we can. Quest 25, Search and Destroy. Go out and search for an end city and raid the new structures you come across along the way if you want a real challenge. Don't reset your spawn and do a one life search. Once you find, mark it down the coordinates and you can teleport back to it anytime if you die. Make sure you bring plenty of wool to soundproof. What is this? To soundproof on your way down. Ah, yes. Village and pillage. Seek out and raid/destroy a pillager outpost. The pillager outpost located with the X, Y, and Z coordinates provided. Uh, they are a threat to the island and must be eliminated at all costs by any means necessary. And yes, that allows for excessive usage of TNT. Quest 28, Ghosts of the Past. Here's a simple one. Find and repair a ruined nether portal. It can be anywhere in the world. Just repair it and go through and document what you find on the other side. Sound easy? You'd be surprised. Any loot you find around the portal and on the other side is yours. Quest 29. I think this is a very familiar quest, Moonlit Menace. A small coven of witches have dredged up and restored a moonlight condenser. This ancient relic enhances the witch's potion creation ability. Make haste and head to the swamps around these coordinates and put an end to their diabolical plot. Psst. Hey, yes, head to these coordinates. That's the X, Y, and Z coordinates. Trying out a different format there. I don't know if it'll keep it that way, but for right now, that's how it is. Quest 30, and this is the final quest, Gold Rush. A Badlands cave has been discovered and contains rich veins of gold ore. Head there immediately and procure raw gold and other minerals for use back on the island. It's also going to be used for piglin bartering, which is something else to think about. Here's the location of the mining town that has recently sprung up. Cheeky villagers are better at farming than mining for sure. Here are the X, Y, and Z coordinates provided. Don't forget to bring a Fortune 3 pick for more ore per block mined. And yeah. That, folks, is all the quests that are currently implemented in the map. If you have liked the video, consider subscribing for more content. I will be starting a new series soon. Probably a hardcore series because I'm looking for a challenge. And yeah, I'm very, very glad at the response that I got from, well, my previous hardcore series that I did. Um, it appears that it did very well, so I will be doing more of those challenges. However, I want to start a dedicated hardcore series, geared primarily for, well, I guess I don't know if I want to do it super flat or not, because super flat hardcore with what I have in mind is very difficult. There's not as many resources, and yeah. Now, as far as videos go, I hope you enjoyed this content. I expect as time goes on, I'm going to be adding more onto this. This is just a little informative video explaining the various quests, and yeah, I think it came out pretty nicely. Nothing too fancy went on here, and yeah. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I am very active when it comes to responding to comments, and I do enjoy talking to my viewers. Um, so yeah, feel free to leave a suggestion, comment, and yeah, thank you for watching. I am Zyphros. This has been a very interesting video, And yeah, thank you for watching. For anyone interested in, for any potential sponsors interested in sponsoring this channel, I have one slot open. Um, there is a small fee I have when for sponsors who want to place product ads or uh, potential product placements in my videos uh, that are not typical advertisers. Um, and I do have a roughly, I guess you could just send me the materials that you need, like images and what, and I'll organize it. I have some experience with graphic design. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.